Hello and welcome to the Great Wall, my friends. Hey, this is Challenge 5, and yes, sirree, it is an on your own problem. So you should have solved the entire problem here on your own, and now you're watching this video just to make sure you did everything correctly. Without further ado, let us move on to our scenario. Slithering snakes, swooping vampire bats, and waddling Komodo dragons are attacking. Slithering snakes have been spotted crawling over rocks and under bushes. Vampire bats have been seen swooping in at night. And Komodo dragons have been sighted waddling down the street towards your school. The slithering snakes want to sink their fangs into students. The vampire bats want to suck blood. And the Komodo dragons want to chomp down on tasty legs. But that's not the worst of it, my friends. There are more animals a-coming. You have just been told that there are 89 different animals attacking your school. Lucky for you, your school's architects have designed a wall that grows at the same rate as these animals are growing. Your job as school mathematician is to discover how many bricks are needed to build your great wall. And here they are: Slithering snake, vampire bats, and Komodo dragon. Alrighty, and here we go, my friends, with part A here, or step A rather. And the first thing we're going to do is refer to the prior page, which is right down here with the first three sections of the Great Wall. And we need to copy the first three sections on our own paper. So I've done that right here. Here is section 1, here is section 2, and here is section 3. And then based on the pattern, we need to figure out what the fourth section of this wall would look like and then draw that next to the first three. So we'll draw our fourth section right here. Alrighty, so let's take a look here at the actual sections of the wall. If you notice that all of them, each section has 5 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 columns, right? So when I created these, each of these sections have 5 columns across, or rather going up and down, right? Now, then they start off with section 1 having 3 rows. So I've got 3 rows here. Then they have 2 more on top, right? So you have 5 rows here. So created 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you added 2 more here. So this would have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 rows for section 3. And this first part was pretty easy. All you had to do was copy it and then black out 2 for section 1, 4 for section 2, and 6 for section 3. And to figure out which blocks are not there, the pattern goes just like this. On the first section, right, the bottom row, all the blocks are there. In the second row, you've got 2 missing, and then the top row, all are there. And then that pattern continues. The bottom, all the blocks are there. Then 2 missing from the second row, all the blocks are there. 2 missing from the fourth row, all the blocks are there. Then for this is the third section. For the third section on the bottom, all the blocks are there. Then 2 missing, then all the blocks are there. 2 missing, all the blocks are there. 2 missing, and the top row has all the blocks there. So let's go ahead and figure out what our fourth section would look like. And I like to start off with just a big old box. So we'll start with the box first and foremost, and just make a box that's slightly bigger, because remember, we've got to go up 2 more rows basically. And then I'm going to make the columns going up and down first. So since there are 5 columns going up and down, right, that means I'm going to draw 4 lines to create those 5 columns. So here we go. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, and 4 rows will give me 5 columns, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 columns. Perfect. So now, since this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we know we need to add 2 more to that, so that would be 8 and 9 rows for section 4. 9 rows means 8 lines going across. So let's go ahead and do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 lines going across. That should give us 9 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 rows. Perfect. And just like the pattern from the first 3 that we have, the bottom row is complete, right? So all these blocks are there, and then we've got 2 missing, so 1 here and 1 here. And then we'll just continue that pattern with all the blocks here, then 2 missing, all the blocks here, 2 missing, all the blocks here, 2 missing, okay? So let's go ahead and just start filling those in, and I'm gonna make my marker a little bigger, and here we go. So I'm gonna fill this block in, and this block, right? Then I have a full row of all the blocks there, and then these 2 are missing, so fill that one in and block this one out because it is not there. Then the full row that's there, then I'm blocking this out and blocking this one out. Perfect. And then a full row, and then I block this one, and then my last one right here is blocked out. And then all I have to do is write that this is section 4. And bam, there you have it, my friends. So this is all you had to do for step A, was to copy the first 3 sections and then create the fourth section based on the pattern of these first 3. And if it looks like this, you're all good to go, my friends. If not, no worries. You should know by now. If you made a mistake anywhere along the way, pause that video, fix that mistake. That is your fastest way to learn. Until next time, which should be in about a second or 2 here, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you then.